The state started two exceeding extended shots, Jimmy Carter and Barack Obama, to the White House, giving every look and pay attention once sophisticates elsewhere treated their own campaigns since the stuff of cockeyed dream.
Under what circumstances would he run for president? An Iowa reporter asked Garcetti as he toured the Carpenters Training Center in Altoona. He smiled and rocked back on his heels, as if buffeted by an abrupt wave.
"I'm listening this year," he said, promising a final decision in 2019 as a small audience of millwrights looked on from the shop floor. Then, moments later, he asked for a do-over. "I'm not here looking for a new job for me," Garcetti said. "I'm looking for more new jobs for Americans."
With visions of a blue tide in November's midterm elections and a sitting duck incumbent in 2020, there is no shortage of Democratic hopefuls, or talked about White House prospects.
Numbering more than 24, they can be roughly sorted between brand-name contestants in their 60s and 70s, former Vice President Joe Biden, Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, and a very large field of young and restless newcomers.
Even in that category, Garcetti is not alone among Californians. Freshman Senator Kamala Harris and Representative Eric Swalwell of Dublin are on the list, or mayors. Mitch Landrieu of New Orleans and Pete Buttigieg of South Bend, Indiana, are also mentioned as possible 2020 contestants.
Garcetti does have the singularity of representing the nation's second most populous city and what he describes as his mutt pedigree, Jewish Italian Mexican American, with a metrosexual vibe.
"I come from the home of the Korean short rib taco," he told a gathering of the Asian and Latino coalition at the state capitol in Des Moines. He used the occasion to speak a bit of his fluent Spanish, denounce anti-Semitism and defend sanctuary policies for otherwise law-abiding residents who entered the country illegally.
Garcetti, 47, also stands out for attempting something never before achieved in the history of the Republic, moving directly from City Hall to the White House, though it remains to be seen whether the old verities of politics still endure, post-Donald Trump.
"I don't think you can say governor, mayor, senator, congressman or anything rules anybody out," said Paul Maslin, who helped former Vermont Governor Howard Dean vault from obscurity to frontrunner status, for a time, in the 2004 Democratic race. "It's all up to individuals and what they can say about themselves and the future of the country and its direction."
Garcetti's message, in sum, is that mayors like himself are doers, sleeves turned up, hands dirty, while most other politicians are caught up in tribalism, tweets and other pointless distractions.
"While Washington plays politics, we're kind of getting the job done," he said, standing alongside the Republican mayor of Altoona, a Des Moines suburb of about 17,000 people. That happens throughout the small towns and the big cities of America.
The mayor, Dean O'Connor, made clear his presence was not intended as an endorsement of Garcetti's not-yet White House bid. "We just met," he said. "But I like him so far.
I come from the home of the Korean short rib taco."
Iowa is to White House hopefuls what Mecca is to religious pilgrims. It holds the first vote of the presidential campaign, precinct-level caucuses that help call the field and usher a handful of survivors into the contests that follow.
Carter was a peanut farmer and former Georgia governor a year out of office when his second-place finish in 1976, behind uncommitted, made him a serious presidential contender. If Garcetti's presidential hopes are more than fantasy, his first campaign trip to Iowa won't be his last.